Another pumpkin from Dollar Tree in my stash that I've had for years that I'm finally crafting with using a napkin from the Big Pack of Craftkins, which is my quarterly subscription of adorable napkins sent right to your door so you never have to buy decoupage napkins for crafting ever again. So I'm using an adorable boo napkin. I do have a couple of these packs left. If you are interested, just send me a message or comment below and I will send you the link. We had a few people who didn't pay, so I can get these your way. So I just painted my pumpkin to match the background of the napkin. It's like a tannish gray color. I used a little white, little gray, little tan. Then I used a water pen, went around my napkin and tore out the image. I used my good old Mod Podge to decoupage the napkin to the front of the pumpkin. There it is. Look how cute that's looking. I just smoothed it out with my hands and used a heat gun, smoothed it out, got as many of the wrinkles as I can. Now the pumpkin felt like really flat. I was going to use paint to make the lines, but because it's like this grayish tan color, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to use a pencil and just draw the lines on and kind of smudge them out just to give the pumpkin a little bit of like dimension and just not so it didn't look so flat, you know? So I just drew 4 lines, 2 on each side to kind of give it that pumpkin-y feel. The pencil worked perfectly. I just smudged it with my fingers. It was super easy to do, easier than painting. And then we want to give it a little more jazz here. So I used my Tim Holtz Distress Oxide ink, rubbed it all around the outer edges of the pumpkins. Now I'm just using a little bat. This one's also from Dollar Tree. It had a little clothespin on the back, but I didn't want the full clothespin, so I just broke it off and just used a piece of it. Painted it black, sanded it a little bit, give it a little bit of a distressed look. And now for the bow, you guys. I'm loving ribbon bows right now. I'm in my ribbon bow era. So I decided to actually make this bow with both fabric and ribbon. So I'm using this gorgeous, like, diamond, what is that pattern called? I cannot think of the pattern. That diamond pattern. It's driving me crazy. Chevron? No. I don't know. Anyways, diamond pattern ribbon that I got from Michael's. In the comments, tell me what the name of that pattern is because it's going to drive me crazy. But from Michael's, I got a whole bunch of really pretty ribbon the last time I was there. Mixed it with some fabric in my trusty Bowdabra. I love using a Bowdabra to make bows. Makes it super easy. I just tied that off with some twine. I went ahead and kind of fluffed it up a little bit. The fluffing of the bow is where the magic happens. When you do a ribbon bow, you don't really need as many pieces. So I just used like one of each of these pieces of ribbon. I dovetailed the ends, glued it to the top left corner, added a cute little witch on a broom from Dollar Tree, glued that down there to the bottom right. And I probably use stuff like this as like a leaner, but I did decide to give it a hanger just in case. So I use this black and white, like really thick kind of rope. It's not baker's twine, it's more of like a rope. And there it is, you guys, all done. I took this finished shot with not good lighting last night, but I just wanted to get it done. So the lighting's not the best here, but you can see it all done. I love how this turned out. A good old decoupage napkin craft and a Dollar Tree pumpkin for the win.